Hi all. Now leadership has many styles, many methods. Some people call it the democratic way of leadership, people call it the autocratic way of leadership, some even call it the situational way of leadership. Now my experiences in the annals of leadership has taught me to be a humane leader. In the sense it is not about being soft, but it is about being tough and about being able to guide your followers in the right path. Now, that is all about what I feel about leadership per se. Now, coming to be a good leader is all about understanding who your successors are going to be. That's very important. Most of the times, when we are in, say, for example, a year of leadership, we seldom take note of the people who can actually fill in our boots once we are gone. It's always done in the 11th hour that we run and try to find out a replacement, which has catastrophic effects. A person like me, once I'm into leadership, in 3 months' time, I start looking at my successors or my successor, basically. 9 months in time. So by the 6th month, I'm already knowing that this person is going to be my successor because I have been putting him through a lot of acid tests to find out whether he can withstand the pressures and the stresses of leadership. Now, once you find that, the transition in making that particular number two into the number one is left to the good leadership of the leader taking reins at the moment. But most of the times, it does not happen. They want to have full control even at the 13th month, to be very frank with you. That actually dissipates good leadership. And when that person leaves, there is always chaos at the organization level about leadership. Now, one very important thing which I have realized is ability to accept a person if he or she is doing better than you. That is very important. As my father used to always tell me, when you find a person who is better than you, get up and give that particular person your chair and support that particular person, which is very important. I believe that is what is called leadership. And once if you can find such a way in understanding about leadership, you can actually put that particular person on that pedestal and move away to be an advisor to that person. But most of the times it does not happen. We are threatened to feel that who's this guy coming in and trying to push us out of our leadership. But if you want your organization to grow in whatever sphere of life it is, be a personal or social friend, you need to understand that leaders come and go, but leaders who make a mark are the people who bring up the second line of leadership to its epitome. So as I always believe, and I would like to reiterate and say again, that a good leader is a person who tells people where to look, but not what to see. Again, let me repeat this. A good leader is a person who tells people where to look, but not what to see. Because when you do that, the particular person knows where to look, and he finds his own ways and means of finding out the things need to be seen. And that becomes a cascading effect which he imbibes in his successor, and the chain goes on. If we can do that as leaders today, as self-leaders today, that is very important for us. Leadership will reach the depth. Otherwise, it will be a dearth of leadership in this country as always. So ladies and gentlemen, remember this. As a leader, take stock of the situation. Look for your successor very early on and make sure that the transition from your leadership to their leadership is smooth. And take things in the right spirit, because there's always a person better than you. And if possible, try and support that leader or be an advisor to that particular leader. All the very best, and happy being a fantastic leader from here on. Cheers.